What's happening, guys? My name is OTG and I'd like to welcome you back to Davilo's journey. Now, I haven't done one of these for a while, kind of because I haven't had the motivation to actually upload Davilo's journey or even record it. But recently, with me and Nick, recorded loads of co-op championships, and I was thinking, wow, so many co-ops. I like to mix out with Davilo's journey and some online series when online works, Codemasters. So I thought I might as well go out and record, and well, here we are. We are here in Spa, qualified down in 16th. Not the best way to impress Sabine, but going up into the first corner, dive bombing like normal, hugging the apex there, warning cause collision. I don't see where he caused a collision, but now going side by side, going up to a Rouge, obviously, side by side with the McLaren of JB, as you may be able to see him on the prime tyres with Davilo as he cuts the corner there, shunting Jensen Button off there. JB there, a little bit. Should have been a little bit more cautious. Two cars are going up Eau Rouge in that sort of angle. Davilo took the wider line. JB should have been able to hold it together, but he didn't. Going now into the end of the Camel Straight, and Nico Rosberg there having no room to get in between on the racing line. Hulkenberg then going a little bit wide, cutting the corner there. Davilo to avoid a collision and get past his new teammate. As you can see, we did enjoy. Davilo did indeed join the Sauber boys. Most of you said to go and join Sauber, so I decided to go with what you guys said, and I hope you like the new thumbnail. I'm going to keep the same design of thumbnail for everything. But up in 6th position now, we've got the teammate, his teammate Nico Hulkenberg. And speaking of Nico Rosberg's teammate Lewis Hamilton's right behind him. Going around now, getting a little bit on the AstroTurf, rejoining the track, and then Hamilton plows into the back of him, destroys his car. I don't think there's much Sergio could do there. He was just trying to get the car on track and trying to avoid a crash. And in that, I think he might have caused one. Lewis, I don't know what happened, unless he was right behind him. There must have been something really weird that went on there. But a safety car has been deployed, and I always do enjoy safety cars. I find it brings the pack together. As you can see, there's a huge gap to Fernando Alonso there, and that's been reeled in. Now on lap 5, look at there's a very short amount of time on 25%. I was thinking about doing 50% on this race, but I'm going to leave the 50% 100% to my co-op championship. Maybe a few special races in career mode, i.e. Abu Dhabi, Sao Paulo, and maybe next year the Australian Grand Prix, and maybe Bahrain, maybe Monaco. Mix some like really longer races, but only 11 laps, which means if you go on the prime, you're on 6, option you're on 5, and if both drivers are on the options, that means one team will go on 5 and the other will go on 6. So these prime tyres could last until about lap 7 if they wanted to, but most cars will be pitting in on lap 5 now, as Davilo gets the slipstream of Fernando Alonso. Brings a little bit later there, and he does in fact hit Felipe Massa. He holds his car well. Luckily Massa's not entering the pits there, but he does get a decent exit out of the corner now. He does dive bomb, but the thing is, I don't think he was expecting everyone to brake that late. His tyres definitely destroyed, and his brakes went up to temperature. Getting used to this Sauber car, going into the first hairpin corner. Obviously Romain Grosjean knows that corner very well, so does Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton. And as we're coming up now, the back straight, well kind of the back straight, up Eau Rouge now, taking Eau Rouge full speed at 183 miles per hour. Now using some curves, going to reach the max rev limiter, because for some reason the Sauber boys and Davilo, they come to the conclusion that they might go for a more interesting technique to see where they can get. Didn't do well in qualifying, but in the race it seems to give them good race pace now, as he's trying to hunt down Felipe Massa. Sadly though, he cannot do that. Coming up to the end of lap 6 now, going into the final chicane, the bus stop chicane obviously. He enters the pits now, trying to get a gap on the cars behind and try and jump a few cars and get some major points. He comes in 4th position. Where will he come out? Well, this is going to be interesting. He enters the pits, he puts on them option tyres, which will give him a massive advantage over every other car. And guys, at this point I need to ask you, as he hits a 4.1 because of Pastor Maldonado, do you want Sergio to change his helmet because he's at a new team? And what is a recommended helmet from you? What helmet do you reckon that he should use for the new season? Coming out now, you can see Nico Rosberg and a Caterham of what I believe was Van der Garde, as they'll come out just near Felipe Massa now. At the end now on lap 11, coming around the back straight, trying to defend as well as possible to Sebastian Vettel. You're not Jules Bianchi, Sergio. You're not after that Red Bull seat, but obviously soon he'll get to select a rival. And when it comes to selecting a rival, guys, well, it's going to be interesting. There might be a few news bulletins to see what places are open, because at this time of year jobs are open. So Sebastian Vettel, not the best performance from him. Neither the McLarens. They've all finished behind the Sauber of Sergio Davilo, who finished in 4th position. An outstanding race start for his Sauber career, in the lovely little grey silver, like a grey arrow. I think the grey arrows they should be called now. But the grid ends with the Mercedes of Nico Rosberg, followed by Mark Webber, Felipe Massa and Sergio Davilo, making it 3 and 4 for the Brazilians. The German driver Sebastian Vettel was in 5th. 6th place is Sergio Perez in the McLaren. 7th is Fernando Alonso in the Ferrari, beaten by his teammate. 8th position is Romain Grosjean, who somehow actually finished the race. 9th place is Sergio Davilo's replacement, Vitaly Bottas, which is fantastic because when he was there, Pastor Maldonado could barely score points. So that's really, really weird. Only 1 point, and Bottas has done 1 race, and he's already doing better. On 30 points now, Sergio, in 9th position, is looking to secure himself a nice challenge around Jenson Button, Sergio Perez, and Felipe Massa. They look to be his rivals, but if he picks Felipe Massa, it will be a very difficult one, because there is a 45-point gap. But guys, at this point, I would just like to say thank you guys for watching. My name is OTG. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like down below, it would really mean a lot to me. Maybe subscribe, share the video, talk about it on Twitter, use the hashtag Davilo's Journey, and maybe in the comment section tell me how I can improve the episodes for your enjoyment. Guys, thank you for watching. My name is OTG. I'll see you guys in the near future for more news, views and information here on my channel. Bye guys.